Hey everybody.
Hi guys.
Welcome to another installment of MomPulse Live. I'm Andy Valentine, a MomPulse Partner Manager.
I'm Kelsey Testa, another MomPulse Partner Manager. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us this week. You know, we thought that last week's broadcast was really successful. We had a lot of comments from moms across the network who enjoyed it, and we're hoping that we can answer more of your questions today and move forward. So with that,
today we want to talk about growing your audience. This is a question that we get a lot, and we figured that it'd be easy to address it in this forum because, you know, there's a lot of things you can do to grow your audience just as a general YouTuber. You know, we're more than happy to talk to you individually about you and your brand specifically, but there's a lot of things you can do just in general. The first thing in growing your audience is, well, first obviously is to make spectacular content. And Andy's going to tell you a little bit about things you can do to improve the quality of your video.
So with a YouTube video, you have to think of it as a way to condense your message. So you have to think about what your message is going to be for the video and what do you want to talk about. It's easy. We can break it down real quick by saying that the majority of the people watching YouTube videos don't want to watch long content. They kind of just want to snack around YouTube, watch a little bit here, watch a little bit there. So it's very important to what you put at the beginning of your video. So let's say, for example, your mom and you're vlogging about Disneyland. I brought Disneyland up again. I love Disney. So anyways, you're vlogging about Disneyland. The first 15 seconds of the video are crucial. So you have your bumper, you have your MomPulse intro video, you have your own intro video. Then you're going to go to, right at the beginning, you're going to talk about exactly just a quick overview, 1-2 sentence, talk about what your video is going to be about, because that's where you're going to lock somebody in to your video, and they're going to stay and they're going to watch the entire thing. Now obviously this is like different, and you should try out your own style and how it's going to work, but you know, we just suggest you know, having a little teaser right at the beginning. So everybody, hey, how you doing today? I'm going to have a really fun topic. I'm going to talk about the time that I went to Disneyland, and specifically when we went to this awesome restaurant. I really liked it, and I want to talk with you about it. So keeping that content short right at the beginning, and then moving on and elaborating on the number of different aspects that you want to talk about within your video.
And the key is to just be as short and concise as possible. You know, people generally like to watch shorter videos on YouTube than longer ones. Another thing we wanted to talk about is just little production tips for your video. So one of those is lighting. Lighting is so crucial in your video. You want to be able, first of all, to see your face. And so Andy is the more production-oriented one, so he's going to tell you about lighting.
Okay, so lighting is so important in your YouTube videos. You would be, when they make major motion pictures, you would be shocked to find out that people spend literally hours lighting for one shot of the movie. You know, there's somebody there moving the light just a little bit like this, and it has such a dramatic effect in the movies. It's the same goes for YouTube, same principle. So a couple things. The first thing you have to consider with lighting is, what is your location going to be? So when you're shooting a video, we always suggest, you know, change up your locations. Don't do it in your office all the time. Don't do it in your living room all the time. Go somewhere unique. Go to your backyard. Find an interesting background and shoot it there. Depending on where that's at, after you sit down, you've decided on what your location is going to be. You look around the room and you see what lights you have, and you want to make sure that your face is obviously lit. A couple quick, easy tips to do if you're home. Bring a lamp over and set it next to your computer so that you have some light bouncing off your face. You know, if you go outside, you want to make sure that you're careful that the sun isn't too hot, it isn't too overexposed. So, you know, choosing a time, if you sit under a tree or sit under your porch or something like that, you know, that's important. But yeah, so lighting really helps improve your videos. It makes the quality of the videos look better, and which in turn will make more people stick around, so more people are watching your videos.
Try to use natural light if you can. You know, shoot during the daytime if you can, because chances are, I mean, we haven't lit anything right now. This is just the natural light that's coming in through the windows in the room we're in, and you know, it's pretty well lit. You can see our faces. We're distinguished from the background. And you don't have to go out and buy studio quality lights to make a great looking video. Just try and pick sometime in the afternoon when it's not you're not in the direct sunlight, but you still have some light coming in your house, and that will look just really nice and natural, and you won't have to work too hard to achieve that if you can. Sometimes you might make your videos at night when at the end of the day that might be the only time you're available, but try and find a room in your house that is very well lit, because especially I know a lot of you shoot just directly with the camera in your computer, which isn't built to pick up a whole lot of light. So you have to be particularly careful with that, because it's not a very strong camera, so it won't pick up that much light. So just be aware of that. But it's pretty simple. Just just keep that in mind, that it does make a difference.
And one of the great things about being in the MomPulse network is that we're here to help you. So, being on YouTube, you're making lots of videos. Try a different couple things out, and then send us a link and say, hey guys, what do you think? What do you like? And we will happily offer you suggestions.
Yeah,
absolutely. Compliment you, because I'm sure you're doing great. So,
another thing that we wanted to talk about. So you have a great video and you think it's awesome. You post it on your YouTube channel. Now what? And last week we talked about incorporating it into your blog and and tweeting it and putting it on Facebook. But what else can you do? Share it. Check out blogs or YouTube channels that are posting similar content to yours and post a video. Facebook groups, Fullscreen, the company, the parent company of MomPulse, has a user-generated Facebook group. One of our partners created this Facebook group, and it's called Fullscreen X. And there's about 300 people in the group, and they just post questions about YouTube, questions about Fullscreen. They post videos they've created from a bunch of our different verticals. And so you guys you are more than welcome to, and I encourage you to join that group. If you post a video you want to share, just it's open to join. It's you don't have to be invited or anything. Just I would suggest posting your content there. Post it on our Facebook page, tweet it at us so that we will tweet it back out. We try and stay on top of everything you guys are doing, but it's a big community, and so we want to promote everything. It's just sometimes if we miss a video, if you think of something that you think is great, email it to us, put it on our Facebook wall, tweet it at us, and we'll retweet it back out. So just being conscious of the fact that there's other places you can be creative about where you post your video. Forums you go to a lot, blogs you see a lot, anything like that. Yeah, and that's about all I have from that.
That's great. YouTube is so interactive, and it allows you to share your videos on a number of different platforms, and you should definitely take advantage of this. Just like Kelsey was saying, your goal obviously is to make these videos, to share your opinion, get your perspective out online to show other people. And that's great when you make your video, but the second part is how do you get your audience and how do you share those videos? So, it's like a 50-50 kind of deal. You can have the best video possible with, amazing camera, amazing lighting, amazing content. But if nobody's watching, then that's not really part of what the goal is. The goal is to share your opinion. So get out there and share.
Yeah. The Moms LA, hi guys.
Hey.
The Facebook group address. So it's called Fullscreen X, and I will see if I can find a link for it, a more direct link. But if you search Fullscreen X, you should be able to find it. But we'll put the link in the description. And like I said, it's anybody can join. So I would post. That is Andy.
That's me.
This is Andy. I'm not
Hi.
Andy. I'm Kelsey.
Andy, how you doing?
Hi.
So I guess moving on to our next point, which kind of coincides with the last one, sharing, is interacting with your community. So you're a part of MomPulse. You're a part of a family of mother vloggers who have amazing opinions. You need to interact with them. You need to go watch each other's videos. You need to have a video response to certain videos. You need to tweet at other moms within the network. The hope is that the network will grow and more people are going to be coming to MomPulse for seeking advice. They want to know what the MomPulse network says on this topic. And that's where, when they go to MomPulse when they go to the network, they're going to find 8 different moms who have 8 different videos that are talking about, a similar topic, and it offers like a great perspective on whatever that topic is. So to grow the network, you need to start interacting with everybody.
Commenting, liking each other's videos, subscribing to each other, setting each other's as channels as featured. If you do a collaboration video with somebody, post it on your channel in a playlist or something, or swap links with each other and feature each other on your channels. Every time you comment on a video, it leaves a link to your channel there too. So just simply commenting or favoriting or liking. Commenting, I think, is more effective because it's listed down, whereas the likes just sort of accumulate and it says the amount underneath the video. But every time you comment, that's just more motivation for the video creator to comment on something you did, because everybody likes to know that they're being heard and that their video is being watched. So, it's, you want people to watch your videos. Sometimes it's easier to engage with other people and have them organically come back to you rather than continuously say, hey, watch my channel, hey, watch my channel, hey, watch my channel, if that makes sense. I saw a full screen group with only 28 members. Yeah, that is, we have 2. One is just for internally, for full screen employees to share things, and then that's probably what you're looking at. This one is called Full Screen X. And if you just give me 1 second, I'll try and find the link to it, and I'll post it for you guys, because it's a really great way to share videos.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to Facebook right now.
While Kelsey's doing that, I can talk a little bit more about participation. And everything that we're saying is great. It's going to bring people to your YouTube. It's going to drive your audience up. But you need to participate all the time. I know it's another thing to do on top. Moms, you guys are amazing with your Twitter, with your Facebook. I mean, you guys are great. Add YouTube to that list. So when you're going and you want to talk about something, you're tweeting it, you're on your Facebook, and you're going on YouTube and you're commenting on that particular video or that particular topic or whatnot. So the Facebook group, Kelsey is, I don't know if we can comment back.
I think I can.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to put it in the description box right now. Since I'm logged in, I don't think I can chat back with you, but I'm putting it in the description underneath the Twitter list. So go ahead and check it out. And join. And another way to engage in the community is, remember that as part of MomPulse, you're also a partner with Fullscreen, which is a 6,000 strong network. So engage with some of the other communities. You're not all just moms. You all have other interests. So engage with some of the other communities, and you could find some of those other YouTubers in that group as well. So I just posted the link, and just let me know if you have a problem finding it or anything.
All right. Let's get back
We're
to some questions.
We're going to go back to the chat. The go-to mom, hey Kimberly, she says, it's just like reinventing Twitter. It kills me, but the new talk is YouTube talk. It's true. I mean, everybody, if you are a digital anything, if you're online, people expect you to be on all of the main platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and so you might as well do it well. And so the Moms LA just asked, what are the other verticals? That's a great question. So within Fullscreen, we have several different networks. Right now, anybody who doesn't fit in another particular vertical is in the Fullscreen network right now. And then so we have MomPulse, which is moms who want to create YouTube content. We have an animation network called Motion Pixel. We have we manage a pet network called the Pet Collective. We also have a music cover artist group called FAM, Full Screen Artist Mix. Help me out here if I forget any other ones. We have a gaming network called Yoush, that's just all video gameplays. We have one for Pokemon gameplays called Planet Pokey. We're also starting a network with a company called Moshi Monsters. They are a video game site for kids. Game kind of like Neopets. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. Let's see.
I think you got them. We have a dance network.
World of Dance. Yeah, there's lots of them. Hang on. It says. So you guys are having some problems with the Facebook link. Let me troubleshoot that, and I'll find a new link, put it in the description for you guys afterwards, and we'll tweet it out.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Let's see. Mama Cat TV. Hi, Mama Cat. She says, seems like bloggers aren't big fans of clicking on videos. How do we make them? Well, aside from going to their house and forcing them to,
what I would suggest is that the blog post continues onto the YouTube video. So it is supporting. So you are, we're not experts in the blogging world. You guys are experts in the blogging world, so tell me if I'm wrong. But I would, talk about, if you're talking about some sort of topic, make sure that it continues into the YouTube video. So you have your blog post, you're talking about whatever you're talking about, and then make sure when you're in the blog post, make sure you click on the YouTube video below, because I'm going to continue talking about this topic. And usually if you've got them hooked on your blog post, hopefully they're going to continue and watch it in the video that you've embedded in your site. Make sure, Kelsey talked about it last week, but make sure that you embed your videos, meaning that the actual player shows up within your blog, and there's just an easy way to click play, not having it so that there's a link so that they're navigating to a different web browser or a different site window.
Another thing, I would even treat each video like a blog post. So you don't want to post 300 words of content and then post your video, because if they've already read the content, they might not want to do both. So, I would suggest maybe just, I'm not familiar with how you guys are personally putting your videos on your blogs, but if you just have it as an individual post, have a really exciting title, 1 or 2 sentences. I would put the sentences beneath the video player, so the first thing they see is that video player. They see title, video player, and the big play button. Make it super easy. And so if they want to read more, they'll read it if they watch the video and like it. That's what I would suggest. So if you try that, let us know. Let us know if we're right, and if we were wrong, we'll figure out what is right, because we want to help you guys. And it's hard, because if you have an audience that's used to reading your content, getting them to switch to watching you talking at a camera is going to take some time. So just be patient with your audience. Be consistent with letting them know, like, hey, I'm doing video now. You should check me out. You should show me some love. If you love reading it all comes out of here. It's just now coming out of my mouth, not my fingers. You know what I mean? That was awkward, but you get what I'm saying.
Here we go.
The Moms LA asked, any Minecraft? Yes, there's... Oh my God, you wouldn't believe the amount of Minecraft gameplays there are on YouTube, and you can find those on youtube.com/Yoush, which is YEOUSCH.
Yep.
I don't know the origin of that word, but it's...
Yoush.
Yeah. Let's see. Sweet Baby and Me. Can you talk about doing product placements? Yeah, so product placements are... They're okay. Lots of people do them. They'll be either they're paid by a company to do a review for their product, or I think if someone wants to get into doing product placements, they should do them for free for a while, just so that brands can see that you know how to review something, not just straight sell it. You're not bashing it, but it's okay. It's within YouTube's your rights on YouTube. You can't direct sell anything on YouTube, so like Home Shopping Network would never be able to make a channel and try and sell you like crazy silly jewelry on YouTube. But it's a very popular thing to do. Lots of beauty vloggers do sponsored posts where they they'll be given like, hey, today I'm going to talk about this pen. Is there something specific that you wanted to know about product placements? And let's see. All right, we have a question from the Go-To Mom. How important is metadata? Is only posting 2 sentences good enough for the YouTube search engine, or do we need 300 words like with our blogs? Great question. So metadata, basically that refers to the stuff you don't see, like the category and the tags, and it's really important. you want to make use of keywords with metadata. And it's important to be efficient with them, because you aren't always given, say, 300 words like in a post. Like, you aren't always given infinite amounts of space. So you want to pick keywords that are A, going to be searched very highly, and B, relevant to your video. And I believe we talked about this a little bit last week, but again, I just want to remind you that you can go to the YouTube keyword search tool. I'll post a link in the description, but you can Google search YouTube keyword tool, and that is a really great way to find tags that will be most searched. Yep, here's the screenshot from last week, but it's the, you can type in a keyword, it shows you how many hits it's gotten over the last month, and it's a really great way to pick keywords for your video. And same with category. Categorizing, actually, I'm told, can affect which ads show up. So, the way ads are placed on YouTube, there's a couple of ways, but a lot of it is a YouTube algorithm that analyzes this metadata. So the tags you have, the I tripped over my word, the categorization of your videos, stuff like that. So I hope that answered your question, the go-to mom. Kelly Luba just made it. Hello. Let's see. So H. Chabinsky, for the most part, when I do a video, it is the post. I do an intro, then a video, then a closing. That's great. That's a great format to do. So let us know in the chat if you feel you've had particular success from that. Do you think you're getting more views from posting on your blog and your YouTube page? Just let us know. Okay, so Sweet Baby and Me clarified her question about the promoted videos. Are we allowed to do them? Like if an Etsy seller contacted me and wanted to do a giveaway and product placement. Yeah, that's totally fine. Absolutely. I think that's an awesome idea. I think that's fine. And again, through MomPulse, it's not something you need to clear with us. Just FYI. For the most part, if you're hesitant, just ask. But product placement, giveaways, stuff like that. Those are all great. It's great to, and you should have the Etsy seller promote your channel on her Etsy page or his or her Etsy page. Put a link there, something like that. So use that to help you as well with that interaction. So I hope that helped. But yes, you are. That is permitted. You're allowed to do that through YouTube's terms and services, through the MomPulse terms and services. That's fine.
Great. Well, I think we got the questions. We'll move on to another topic that we wanted to talk about today, and that is Fullscreen's Gorilla tool.
Yay!
This is something that we're really excited about. It's been going for the last couple months, and we're hoping to offer more of these sponsorship opportunities for members of MomPulse. So what Gorilla is if you were in your dashboard and you logged over to the promotions tab, there might be a little bubble that's going to pop up letting you know that there's a promotion specifically for you and the MomPulse network. So obviously these promotions differ from the network depending on what the advertiser is looking for. But I'm just going to go ahead and give you an example. And one of the great examples that we always use is the movie The Planet of the Apes, Return of the Planet of the Apes. Came out a couple months ago, or probably a year.
At this point, it's like a year ago.
A year ago. And what they asked us to do is we contacted partners within our network and we had them talk about the movie within the first 30 seconds of their video. They might show a video where they could cut away and show part of the film. They might show a photo. They're going to give a couple key details about the date, the time, just some stuff like that. And then you're paid per how many views you get. So obviously, if you think about it in terms of MomPulse, this might be a sponsor coming to MomPulse saying that I would like moms talking about my product, and they can just talk about it within the first 30 seconds of their video, and then they can continue going on talking about their video. So this is like huge because this is just another way for you to profit off of your YouTube videos.
What's great is that these Gorilla campaigns they only run for 2 weeks, and that's because they have very high CPMs. And CPM, for those of you who aren't sure, is what that is. That is the rate per 1,000 views on your video. So with the guerrilla campaigns, they can be, $10 or $20 a CPM, whereas a normal one is maybe between $4 and $6. So it's just a really great way to, again, engage with the community, because if it's a campaign, lots of people will be doing that. So, check out who else is doing the campaign and subscribe to them. But also another way to additionally monetize. And they are targeted, so you'll only be shown guerrilla campaigns that make sense for your channel. So just keep your eyes open on the promotions tool, and we'll try and keep you aware of them. But the promotions tool is where you can find those. So make sure to check those out. And it's called Guerrilla Campaigns.
So another thing that we wanted to start offering to our moms is on top of having phone conversations with you, answering your questions about editing. We would love to start making editing tutorials. So we're interested to hear from you about what editing programs you use, whether that's iMovie or Final Cut Pro or Windows Movie Maker. If you could leave a comment below and let us know. Or
I guess the chat.
Or the chat's over there. It's somewhere around this box. Let us know what program you're using so that we can start working on these tutorials for you.
What we're thinking we'll do is, if there's enough interest about a particular program, do a session like this, but keep it unlisted, just so it doesn't clog up the feed or anything. Just let you arrange something, a tutorial. We can do a desktop share in this program we're using to go live, and that way we can just teach you how to edit. I feel like that's the biggest need that you guys have come to us with, is editing. And that's another way to make your video great, editing. Because even if you don't have the best quality camera, just being able to edit out your ums, or if someone starts crying or screaming in the background, anything like that. So yes, definitely let us know what you use, and if you'd be interested in a tutorial, and we'll get started on that. And also, if you guys want live on your channel, you can have it. It's an amazing way to engage with your audience. It's really great. I mean, it's already added such a dimension to our interaction with the people who tune into these. So if you want to, just let us know. We can put you on a list to have it given to your channel. It might take up to a month, because YouTube Live just came out. They're getting a lot of requests, but we can put you on the list and we can make that happen. So if you want YouTube Live, just send us an email. Don't leave us a comment here. We might not remember to follow up on it, but just send an email to mompulse@fullscreen.net and just call it live request, and we can put you on that list, and you'll be able to get YouTube Live. And if you want to know a little bit more about YouTube Live, if you're not quite sure how it works, you can go to the Fullscreen YouTube page, youtube.com/fullscreen, and we did our first live tutorial there about YouTube Live, how to use it, how the program works. So check that out. I'm in it too, saying silly things, but you should check it out, and it just explains the program and how it works. I know a lot of people are investigating doing Google Hangouts, so there's lots of different ways, so you should just check it out just so you know a little bit about it. And if it's something you want on your channel, just send us a message.
So, you know what I think it's time for, Kelsey? I think it's time for our weekly giveaway.
Ooh.
What?
What's that? Tell us more.
I will. This week, one lucky mom will be receiving a MomPulse USB.
With a lanyard attached to it.
MomPulse lanyard. It is 1 gigabyte in size, and I wish we had one to show you, but
it's really cool. The lanyard can hold your keys. It has the MomPulse logo all over it. And the I was gonna say gigabyte. The USB, it's gonna have the MomPulse book, a little message from us, and a gig of space for all of your storage needs. So, how do I win this fantastic prize?
Well, what you should do is you should navigate to your Twitter, and you should tweet at MomPulse, and you should offer a tip or topic of what we should talk about next week.
The first person to tweet at us will win, and then next week we'll probably give away a prize to a couple more people, more than one. So the first person to tweet the tip for what we should do next week wins a USB lanyard. Unfortunately, we can only offer this to people in the United States at this time. So if you're international, I'm really sorry. We'll have to do something special in the future. But for now, if you're a US-based resident, first person to tweet at MomPulse, what should we talk about next week live? We will send you this awesome USB. We will post a picture of it on our Facebook since we do not have it with us now.
We will all wait while you tweet. Let's see, are there any other questions?
I am scrolling. We're scrolling through the comments right now. Give us a second. Lots of you want live. Okay, that's great. Just shoot an email to mompulse@fullscreen.net, just so we remember to, you know, we're going to go through we always go through the comments afterwards, but just in case, we wouldn't want to miss anybody. So just shoot an email to mompulse@fullscreen.net, and we will make that happen.
Kelly asked if we were using Google Hangouts, and we are actually using Wirecast for YouTube. There's two ways to stream live. I'll do a quick little summary. The first one is Google Hangouts, which you can actually right now, if you wanted to, right? You can go stream with using Google Hangouts.
Yes.
With Wirecast, you have to wait until YouTube approves it. It's another application program that you download on your computer. It's really simple to use. What's the advantage of Wirecast is that you can have multiple cameras. You can have multiple different things. Like we can cut to the logo.
Bye, guys.
Or we can have an overlay. MomPulse Live. Welcome. So it's just like it's a really nice program. You know, it's a little bit better quality than what you find on Google Hangouts. But yeah.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to both the programs, but this is what YouTube is using. Wirecast is actually like a $900 software that YouTube is giving you for free when you have live on your channel, which is awesome. Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you. So it's pretty cool. So, wow, we have our two moms. Well, we have lots of moms from Australia actually, but two of them I just want to give a shout out because it's tomorrow there, and I still think that's crazy. Crash Test Mummies, Shelly and Kidlets. Hello, it's great to see you from the future. Not really the future, but you know what I mean. But it's I'm so happy everybody tuned in. So just thank you from all of us. This has been great. I love being able to chat with you every week. So
I think that sums up our second annual MomPulse Live. Again, if you have any questions, please email mompulse@fullscreen.net or email your partner manager. We are here for you. So that is anything. If you have editing, lighting, issues with YouTube, please send us an email. Give us a phone call.
Give us a phone.
Give us a phone. No, we've got lots of phones in the office. So just give us a call, and we are more than happy to talk with you.
So we hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend, and we will see you next Thursday. We look forward to emailing and calling you guys over the next couple of days. Bye.
Bye.